Sister Wives Christine Brown addresses David Woolley marriage issues rumors. Sister Wives star Christine Brown assured fans that she and husband David Woolley couldn't be happier amid speculation that their marriage is on the rocks. Rest assured, Christine Brown is still happily married. The Sister Wives star shut down speculation of marital troubles between herself and husband David Woolley, whom she weighed in 2023 after her breakup with ex KODY Brown. In a video posted on Instagram February 12, Christine shared a photo of herself posing and smiling, along with the on-screen message, "When I read that David and I are not happy." The snap were followed by a series of short clips and images of the couple smiling and laughing together, seemingly putting split rumors to rest. And to further drive her point home, Christine, who shares kids Aspen, 29, Mykelti, 28, Peyton, 26, Wendlyn, 23, Yisabel, 21, and Truly, 14, with KODY, assured her followers that all is well in the caption of the post. "I'm always surprised with what I read about myself," the reality star wrote. "Don't you worry, we couldn't be happier." While the 52-year-old is still experiencing wedded bliss with David, 61, she recently admitted her spiritual marriage to KODY, which ended in 2021 after 27 years, still keeps her up at night. "I do have a lot of dreams and nightmares, all kinds of ones where we're living together in the same house again," Christine shared during the February 2 episode of her TLC series. "I wake up in a panic sometimes." She added, "I'm like, where's David? Where's David in all of this? Why am I married to KODY again? I don't know how this is happening." In a confessional, Christine explained how she deals with the unwanted dreams. "It's hard," she said. "I don't want to relive the past. People are like, 'Would you do it all over again?' I'm like, not going to answer that question because I just move on. I'm just moving on." For more revelations from season 19 of Sister Wives, keep reading. Mary says KODY gave her hope for their marriage. KODY Brown insisted he was ready to divide himself from first wife Mary Brown shortly after their 1990 vows. "But he led me to believe that he would work on things by saying, 'Oh Mary, when we move to Flagstaff, this will be a good time to have a new beginning for us,'" Mary shared in the September 15 premiere, referencing their 2018 move. "Like he led me to believe those things. This is what he's done for many, many years." Her main gripe, she shared, is his lack of communication and how he really felt and what he really wanted or what he really didn't want, and the story that he's been telling for all these years. And while KODY acknowledged that there may have been mixed messages, it was only because as he started to work on things, "I'm like, why would I do this?" He explained, "I would not court and date her now." Either way, Mary's friends were thrilled when she finally pulled the plug in early 2023. They're like, "Oh Kate, we're here for you, we're supporting you. And it's about damn time," she confessed. Blinders off, she now feels that he had been trying to get her to walk away for years by insisting he didn't love her, because if he can push me out and I leave, he's not the bad guy because he didn't walk away. KODY wanted to sell Coyote Pass. Years after the family purchased the 14-acre plot of land they planned to build on in Flagstaff, Arizona, KODY confessed in the season premiere that he was ready to let the dream wither. Unable to build without paying off the full $820,000 price tag, which the family reportedly did in 2023, he told remaining wife Robyn Brown, "I'd almost rather scrap it or sell it and then just start again somewhere else." As for Robyn, "I can't talk about that," she responded. "That is so not where I'm at." Janelle left KODY for this reason. While second wife Janelle Brown previously told E! News, "We just kind of started to grow apart." Ultimately, it was KODY's lapses as a parent to some of their kids that pushed her to leave. "The big spark for me was when his relationship broke down with my children, and he didn't seem like he would move heaven and earth to fix it," explained the mom to Logan Brown, Madison Brown Brush, Hunter Brown, Garrison Brown, Gabriel Brown, and Savannah Brown. "And I thought, oh, that was what was really holding me here." Even when KODY broached the idea of reconciling in the November 3 episode, it was a non-negotiable for Janelle. "I don't know how I would ever reconcile with him and have him not have a relationship with my kids," she said. "No, I'm going to always choose my kids." KODY feels he's been excommunicated from his own family. That was the explanation KODY gave for not working harder to mend the rifts he was experiencing with several of his adult children. "I don't fit in the family anymore," he griped in the September 15 episode, noting he was still fully married to Robyn and parenting their 5 kids together: Dayton Brown, Aurora Brown, Brianna Brown, Solomon Brown, and Ariella Brown. He added, "And then I have some relationship with some of the other kids and it's infrequent. And so I'm like, what do I do with all of this? It doesn't feel like a family." Robyn and KODY's marriage was on shaky ground. Despite being truly monogamous for the first time in their 14-year union, "We're probably doing the worst we've ever done in our marriage," Robyn confessed in the season 19 premiere. "It's been tough between us. He doesn't know who to blame, himself or one of the other wives. KODY's feeling a lot of rejection, and so I think he's kind of looking at me going, 'Are you going to reject me too?' As a result, she revealed, 'I'm on my toes. I'm having to consistently make sure that he is not sabotaging our relationship. The hardest part,' she summed up, 'there's no resource to help with the idea that I'm still married to a man who's going through divorces.'" KODY, meanwhile, was having a crisis of confidence, sharing, "I can't look myself in the mirror and say, 'Hey dude, I love you.'" For Robyn, it was a struggle to watch her former sister wives embrace their new era. "They're all moving on," she noted in the October 27 episode. "I feel like the idiot that got left behind. Maddie isn't speaking to her dad." Add Janelle's eldest daughter Madison to the list of kids KODY doesn't currently have a relationship with. "I know that Maddie has not had any conversations with her dad," Janelle explained during the premiere. "He's not called, she's not called him, and she doesn't have any relationship with Robyn. She's pretty much written them both off. At issue," said Janelle, "is KODY having a half-hearted relationship with Maddie's kids Axel, Evangeline, and Josephine. She doesn't really want him to have any contact unless he can commit to it." As a result, Janelle shared in the September 22 episode, KODY did sort of cut off communication with Maddie and her husband Caleb Brush, whose sister was married to KODY's brother when the family started to really dissolve. With KODY not visiting or calling, Maddie has been mama bear to the extreme, added Janelle. She has felt like until he can be consistent and show up and not be dramatic that she feels like it's probably better if they don't know about him. And while Robyn noted she's been encouraging KODY to reach out and mend things, she said, "I think the kids should be doing the same thing too." For now though, KODY doesn't seem ready to repair the rift, griping that every time he spoke to his daughter, it was a fish for gossip and I got tired of it. KODY claimed he never loved Mary. While spending time together on their 32nd anniversary, he was alluding to the fact that he never loved me and he felt like he had to marry me. Mary shared in a chat with her friend Brandy during the September 15 premiere. "And I said to him, I said, 'KODY, I said, I know you loved me.' And if he didn't," the mom to Leon Brown said in a confessional, "why did he ever propose? When a single young man meets a single young woman, why would he choose to marry her and just affirm and force love for her when he didn't love her?" she wondered. "How cruel is that? To pick me out of a crowd and just be like, I pick you to try to force myself to love for the next 32 years. KODY's response, he shared in his own confessional, "Oh, Mary has her little accusations now. Fine, she can say whatever she wants. I'm not going to comment on it." Though he would share that they never enjoyed a honeymoon period. This marriage was on the rocks the entire marriage, he insisted on the October 20 episode. "And how would I know that? Because I had such a better relationship with Janelle, with Christine, with Robyn." He admitted he should have gotten out of the relationship 25 years ago, but he stayed out of fear, noting, "Leadership will never allow you to marry again if you're discarding wives." Janelle threatened legal action against KODY. Though she was undecided on if she'd like to build on Coyote Pass or simply sell it off, Janelle noted that step one was paying off the Arizona property. And with KODY unwilling to talk to her about the situation, "I think I'm going to have to lawyer up," she confessed to former sister wife Christine Brown in the September 22 episode. "Because I think that's the only way I'm ever going to get any kind of decision out of him." And Janelle acknowledged that without a legal marriage to KODY, "I really have no legal rights to make any kind of claim on KODY's property." As she put it, "It's not like I'm just calling a lawyer and saying I need to divorce this person. No, it's really complicated because there's no legal marriage." KODY supposedly divulged private information to his other wives. KODY's explanation for not talking with Janelle about their Arizona property is that he no longer trusted her. We will pay off the property when the time comes, he insisted in a confessional during the September 22 episode. And I'm not giving you any details about what I'm doing or whatever because I'm tired of disclosing information that goes through the gossip mill of our broken family. A bit of a pot calling the kettle black, Janelle said in her own interview. He leaks like a sieved, she shared. He told me stuff about his other relationships and his other wives that I was like, I don't think you're supposed to be telling me that. Family money paid for Robyn's house. Back when the family's love was still multiplying rather than dividing, they used to pool their money into one pot. We would use all the resources to help one person, then we would all rally to support the other person, Janelle explained on the September 22 episode. That's how it always worked until the last 10 years or so. And all of a sudden it's been about my estate and everyone needs their own estate. So when Robyn was in need of a home in Arizona, they all pitched in to buy her $1.65 million 5-bedroom spread, which was listed for sale this past August. The intention was that it would be an asset for the family, said Robyn. But when Janelle suggested that they all put their names on the mortgage, she was rebuffed. KODY was like, no, we need to protect Robyn's estate, Janelle recalled. So now that she's extricating herself from the family, continued Janelle, she'd like her portion of the KODY Pass proceeds, and I'd like to recoup some of the money I put into Robyn's house. But that could be a tough sell. We were working together for so long, noted Robyn, and with Janelle saying she's owed money from them, Robyn added, it's like, how do you calculate? How do you figure that out? It's so confusing. Janelle questioned how KODY handled the family money. Griping about the family's inability to pay off KODY Pass, Janelle said KODY claimed to have all these other debts, and yet she's watched him snap up other assets like trailers and home decor. I see all the art on their walls, she said of Robyn and KODY's home. I see all these things, and that's fine. I have money and I've spent it on things too. For his part, KODY said much of his cash went to buying cars, basically had a fleetle and insurance for the kids. And while Janelle acknowledged she wasn't sure how KODY and Robyn handled their finances, I used to always be surprised at how nice her backyard was. It was completely finished, and there was always, stuff at her house. And I was like, wow, huh. Bottom line, she said, he doesn't prioritize what I need or what I want. And that issue eventually wore her down. I think after a while, I began to see it, and my kids were getting very angry about it, like my adult children. Like, what the hell, Mom? Robyn's take, however, was that she was very careful with her budget after her first marriage fell apart. I used to be not so great with money, she shared during the September 22 episode. When I was young, I had hard knocks, and then I learned during my divorce really how to budget myself very, very well. As for her fellow sister wives, she said, you just must have had a different priority of where your money was going to go than I did, that's all. Janelle and Christine see their kids as the core group of the family. At the moment, Janelle acknowledged in the September 22 episode, while she and Christine mommed Aspen Brown, Mykelti Brown Padron, Peyton Brown, Gwendolyn Brown, Isabel Brown, and Truly Brown get together with their groods, there's no contact, really, with Mary or Robyn or KODY. I don't really foresee that's going to change much. KODY thinks his wives leaving hurt his relationship with the kids, calling their setup with 4 homes on one cul-de-sac during their stretch in Las Vegas the best time of my life. KODY said, everything was going along smoothly and Maddie and Caleb were around, and it was great having them around. And I loved Caleb. He was definitely like family. But things started to fall apart in Arizona as they clashed over coronavirus-related precautions. Then when his marriages fell apart, he said, his bonds with the kids followed. It just made all those relationships go sour. But Christine insisted there were issues well before she announced she was leaving in late 2021. All the kids that were frustrated way before I left, she said on the September 22 episode. My leaving didn't change his kids' relationship with him. KODY can still fix his relationships with his children, though it'll definitely take some work. I'm so angry about how I've been treated that I haven't gotten past that, KODY explained. Here's the thing is I'm not willing to take blame for things that my wife or ex-wife is sitting there telling them that I did. I hope the time comes when the contempt will subside. We'll be able to find forgiveness and love again. KODY said his marriage to Mary was miserable. KODY revealed he and Mary didn't know each other all that well when they wed both spiritually and legally at the age of 21 and 19, respectively. They eventually filed for divorce in 2014 so KODY could legally adopt Robyn's 3 eldest children from her first marriage. When we got married, she was very different, and I think just there's some baggage that Mary had that I didn't know about, KODY explained. Initially, I felt like I could live with it. Claiming that everything was a fight, he said, "I can't live in a world where she is constantly angry at me." Yet he was unable to leave. "A man in plural marriage," said KODY, "if he wants to stay faithful and in the faith, he cannot request a divorce. It's not allowed, so I was not able to get out of that relationship. At the same time, I didn't necessarily want out of the relationship. I wanted to know if we could save and fix it." Hence the mixed messages he acknowledged of Mary, thinking they would work everything out. But every time they were together, continued KODY, "she wasn't nice, she wasn't fun, she wasn't kind, she wasn't interesting. I'm trying to be curious with her and I'm bored." To be fair, he added, he could see why Mary felt abandoned, "but I didn't kick me out. Christine, Janelle, and Mary all chose to have me leave